Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the PWRL Sony IndyCar Series. We are at Mallory Park in Great Britain for race 7 of the season. Qualifying was a big mess, but in the end, Zach Buchanan picked up the pole. Starting next to him is Jasmine Acosta. Row 2 is Tyler Manson and Taylor Acosta. Row 3, Joseph Clark, Mark Mickacook. Row 4, Kevin Orrick and Hannah Smith. And rounding up the top 10, teammates Ben Warden and Min Jay. Now, Rob Thomas is in this race. That's because his suspension is only active in the Truck Series. However, if he does cause an incident here, then his suspension will then be active in both series. But at the moment, it's only active in the trucks. Here's the full starting lineup. This is a flat oval in Great Britain. I believe it's in Great Britain. No banking, very bumpy. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster as qualifying show. That's a recipe for disaster. Pace car dives for pit road. And the green is out. Prepare for yellow fever. See, that didn't take long. As I just said, caution's out, and Brandon Bain. It's obvious. It's starting to look like he'll never catch it. Oh, he's off the road. Oh, hit the wall. That's gonna do stuff to his car. And and a Mickacook. Oh. That just tells you Brandon Bain is never, and he's gonna get bogged down in the sand. That's emblematic of, as of recent, that's been emblematic of his whole career. That's been emblematic of his recent as of recent his PWRL career. Kevin Orrick, what are you doing? He's top 5 in points, so this isn't gonna be good for him at all. He's gonna be out of the race. He's smoking. Maybe he's just trying to pull off the road. I think he's just trying to pull off the road. He's gonna get bogged down in the sand, maybe. No. Well, take a look at what happened. Well, this is what happened to bring out this. I don't think brought out the caution, but it still explains why Rob Thomas has been looked so closely on by the officials. He drives off. He drives off into the wall, and he's done before we even get through turn 1. However, that was not his fault. However, luckily for him, that was not his fault. That was Brandon Bain. That was a combined fault of Brandon Bain and Todd Nathan. Anyway, here's what happened. This can cause the wreck. And they bring out the yellow flag. Austin Talley and Mason Wood make contact. They're gonna go off into the wall. They spin. Thomas Mickacook's collected. Garrett Norden, Max Mickacook. And, oh man, they're gonna hit the wall there. Ooh. Brian James. Daniel Culp. Daniel Hummel. Seems to have gotten through alright. Well, let's Let's get back to the green flag. Oh, no. We're not getting back to green flag. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Okay, we're not going back to the green flag. Big pile up. Well, hold on a sec. I need to pause. I need to pause this because I need to pause this race because we're gonna be doing this for a while. What happened here? Oh, what happened up there? And oh, Mark Mikacook. That just tells you how that's emblematic of his career, since this is the only series he's in. He just gets... Okay, Kevin Ork has only himself to blame. He has turned Mikacook straight into the wall. Meanwhile, Mikacook has Kevin Ork to... Oh my gosh! Aaron Williams just brought Skinner into the wall, and he goes flying. Is he okay? Oh my gosh, he is flying all over the place. Robinson was involved. Oh boy. Let's go on board with Max Skinner. What a ride. We'll see you back for the restart. We're going to go back to green flag racing on lap number 6 of 30. A lot of drivers out of the race. Drivers 29 through 38, with the exception of Max Mikacook, are officially out. There are pit stops. Here is your running order. Tyler Manson is first. Zach Buchanan second for Joseph Clark. 4th, Taylor Acosta. 5th, Jasmine Acosta. 6th, Ryan Acosta, new points leader and last week's winner. 7th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 8th, Hunter Xanders. 9th, Inman J. And 10th is Rhett Yates. Yates, in my opinion, actually deserved to win at Texas. But well, that definitely cut the field. That wreck definitely cut the field short. And actually, no, I'm not 100% sure if there were pit stops on that last caution. All I know is that Tyler Manson is now leading. So that's something he's needed. Green's back out, and that line of lap cars is gonna have to be really something we have to look at. As Buchanan tries to catch up to Manson. Please, clean start. No, we're wrecking. I'm not even gonna get frustrated. It's guaranteed that we'll have a caution on every restart. It's guaranteed. Anyway, Manson's gonna lead us back to the what? Up down. As soon as I say that there was not going to be a caution, are we gonna race back to the line? Yeah, we're gonna race back to the line. No, we're not. We're not gonna race back to the line. What is Tyler Manson doing? Oh, he must have not gotten the signal that the caution was out. Well, points leader Ryan Acosta is involved. Man, it seems for these Penske drivers, once they get the points lead, they have unavoidable bad luck. Well, let's see what happened. Here's the first incident which did not bring out the caution, but I think should have. Chris Rickenbaugh actually gets into Ryan Acosta and then gets tapped by Hunter Xanders. Xanders goes down into James Vady, gonna slide up, gets turned by one of Hannah Smith cars. That's Mackenzie Hopkins, and they go around. Yeah, multiple cars involved, and that's why I think there should be a yellow for that. And we're gonna get a look at the second caution here. Oh man, another big pile up. Man, this track really does like big pile ups. Oh wow, they got in more trouble, and oh Acosta. Oh man, I told you this track was bumpy. Well, to explain, here's what happened. Points leader Ryan Acosta gets turned by someone. Garrett Norden turns the points leader around. M&J, Maxwell Vady won the black and white cars. Oh man, they're wrecking even further back. Johnson hit the wall pretty hard. Tony Blazer piles into him. And they're spinning out behind them. But then Ryan Acosta is going to get... Look at that. M&J and Daniel Hummel get together, and Costa gets hit by Jay's teammate Rickenbaugh. Wait a minute, Rickenbaugh. That was probably a case of revenge right there. And then Costa goes over a bump and goes in the air. Wow. Well, let's go back for the restart. We are going to go back to green flag racing on lap number 12 of 30. 27 cars remain. 20 of them are in the lead lap. Here's your running order. Tyler Manson is first. Second, Zach Buchanan. Third, Joseph Clark. Fourth, Taylor Costa. Fifth, Jasmine Acosta. Sixth, Rhett Yates. Seventh is Aaron Williams. Eighth, Hannah Smith. Ninth, Ryan Acosta. And 10th is Daniel Hummel. This race is going to be all about survival. And Richard Johnson needs to catch up. Chris Rickenbaugh still in the pit lane. He might be getting held there because he just ran into Ryan Acosta for no apparent reason. Oh, and Brandon Bain's out of the race, so that's basically emblematic of his season. He has had endless wrecks. It doesn't look like his luck will get better anytime soon. And even a race where even in an event where it was mostly clean racing, they still wrecked, and he still managed to have a problem. And there they go. Whoa! Someone's in the tire wall. No caution. Well, they're gonna wreck here, so so Buchanan's gotta make a move, and he does it. He actually bumps Manson off the road, and there they go. Acosta's around. I don't think I'll be doing a replay of that wreck. I rather, well, let's just rewind. Let's just rewind. It doesn't look like much. Yeah, they just get together. She just gets together with Austin Talley, and she spins. Basically a single car spin. What was that? Well, let's take a look and see what happened for the bigger wreck. Now, this wreck should have brought out the caution, and before that other wreck, Blazer, Smith, and Williams, one of Smith's good friends, get together. Like one of Hannah Smith's good friends get together. They all go up. Now that wreck's not too bad. Well, it's Garrett Norton. You can already see him. He's stuck at his car's just dead in the water in the tire walls. Well, here's what happened. He gets turned off. He gets spun out by Todd Nathan and slams into the tire walls. Ooh, hard impact. Let's go on the far chase cam and see how close he could have been to disaster. See how close he could have been to disaster. Hits that tire wall. Hits that tire. Oh my gosh, he hit an opening. Do you know what's down there? That's a river down there. That's a lake down there. Thank God he didn't get turned at a different spot, or we could have seen him in the lake. Well, let's get back to the green flag. We're gonna go back to green flag racing on lap number 17 of 30. We're past the halfway point. 25 cars remain in the racetrack. Still just 20 on the lead lap. Zach Buchanan is first. Tyler Manson second. Third is Joseph Clark. Fourth, Jasmine Acosta. Fifth is Rhett Yates. Sixth, Hunter Xander. Seventh, Daniel Hummel. Eighth, M&J. Ninth, Ryan Acosta. And 10th, Zachary Robinson. So, well, this has been a pretty crashy race. Yeah, that's all I can come up with. Just a lot of crashes. At least we're not having 75 laps worth of endless crashes, just 30. Ooh, what's Todd Nathan doing? You don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you might get black flagged for that move. Oh, I knew they were gonna wreck, but and this time around the caution does come out. I see one of Hannah Smith cars smoking back there. Very hard to miss them. All right, battle to the line. Tyler Manson versus Zach Buchanan. And Buchanan is going to hold on to the lead. Taylor Costa, Mackenzie Hopkins, Brian James, Ben Ward. Oh man, all three of the Hannah Smith cars got taken. They were surviving to that point, but all three of the Hannah Smith cars get taken out in one fell swoop. Wow, that team has just been just needed some good luck recently, and they're just not getting it. Let's take a look and see what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened that brought the caution. Daniel Hummel gets into Tony Blazer, but Blazer actually gets turned by points leader Ryan Acosta, who was making contact with the 32 of M&J. Brian James gets involved, and Smith just barely clips her teammate. Tony Blazer is going to be stopped here. Now, Mackenzie Hopkins was actually wrecked in a incident before that, but that didn't bring out the caution. Look at this. They were just jumbled up in the first corner, and Hopkins gets into Ben Ward, but then Ward goes back up the track, and she goes sliding along a few other cars. Ben Ward's brother Barney Ward was involved. So was Taylor Costa. Well, let's go back to the restart. We're going to go back to green flag racing lap number 22. 9 laps to go. 22 cars remain, 18 of them on the lead lap. Here's the running order. Zach Buchanan first, second Tyler Manson, third Joseph Clark, fourth Jasmine Acosta, fifth Rhett Yates, sixth sixth Hunter Alexander, seventh Zachary Robinson, eighth Mark Cook, ninth Ryan Acosta, and 10th is Jason Marshall. We've had a lot of crashes in this race. That's all I have to say. There goes the pace car. And we're green. 9 laps to go. Ooh, Acosta makes a daring move to the inside. That might warrant a black flag. That might have not been a good. He might have jumped too early. Ooh. They actually didn't. No, they wrecked. They almost didn't wreck. Brian James is involved. Brian James was wrecked, but that's it. Okay, Buchanan. Ooh, here comes Joseph Clark. Clark turns to 37. Oh, Manson! Oh! An auto wrecking. But they will, however, most of them will. The leaders will race them back to the green. Clark's got the lead, but Tyler Man's got turned at a pit wall. Looks like it's just gonna be no. Everyone saw the caution except for Clark and Buchanan. However, Clark had the lead anyway. Guess so. Since they didn't see it, they'll race back to the line. Well, there's Brian James, but the big story is the 26 of Tyler Manson. Let's go back and see what happened. Well, here's a look at Brian James. Gets turned by Todd Nathan. Nathan has been involved in a lot of wrecks, and there's James. Ooh, hit that tire wall, and he's gonna back up. He's gonna get stuck, and he's gonna lose the power, and this car's just gonna lose power. That's already a Manson wreck right there. Here's a look what happened here. Just gets flat out turned by Jasmine Acosta, and it's a hard hit. The speeds are. He didn't slow down, he sped up. And as a result, a painful impact. And as a result, a painful impact at 123 miles an hour. Youch. Is he okay? Oh! Oh my gosh! That's the biggest wreck I've ever seen. Unbelievable. We'll just put on no camera so we can see just how big, this is a serious crash right here. Oh, you're kidding me. Horrifying crash. Well, let's go on board with let's go on board with Tyler Manson. Ooh, violent. It only gets worse. Now we're gonna go on board with Jason Marshall. Violent wreck. We'll go back to the restart. We're gonna go back to green flag. On lap number 28 of 30. 19 cars remain, 14 of them on the lead lap. If a caution comes out, the race is over. Here is your top 10. Joseph Clark first, Zach Buchanan second, third Jasmine Acosta, fourth Fred Yates, fifth Hunter Xander, sixth Zachary Robinson, seventh Ryan Acosta, eighth Aaron Williams, ninth Mark McCook, and 10th is Inman J. Again, if a caution comes out, which I would expect, the race is over. There will be 3 laps to go. Can Joseph Clark hold on for his first win of the season, or can Buchanan be the third different driver to get 2 wins in the Sony IndyCar series? I know Jasmine Acosta is looking for her first win, to gain ground in the championship. She needs that. The green's back out though. We are green. We are green for the final restart of the day. If a caution doesn't come out, well, we'll just keep racing to the end. If a caution does come out, we'll race it back to the line and it'll be over. But we're green right now. But right now we're clean and green, and there goes Buchanan. Oh, they touched. Clark versus Buchanan. They're fighting so hard. Oh, Clark in the wall. And here comes. Oh. No caution yet, but now here comes Rhett Yates. This is exciting. 2 laps to go. Hunter Xanders could have a shot at his first PWRL victory back there. Rhett Yates goes underneath Zach Buchanan. Jasmine Acosta is now going to try and get underneath the 31. White flag is in the air. Oh, Hunter Xanders. Oh, man. And we're going to race it, and we're going to end this under the green flag. And Buchanan goes under the 4. Zach Buchanan coming across Todd Naden. And here comes Ray Yates fighting back. The crossover. Can he pull it off? Oh, they contact! And he spins the 37! He spins him around! Here comes Acosta with a huge burst of speeder side by side! Yates is gonna win it! Oh my god! That is the most insane finish I've seen in my life! Rhett Yates wins! Oh, man, I tired out my voice right there. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh, Zach Buchanan is going to be pissed as heck with Rhett Yates. He just got turned by him in the final corner on the last lap. He's gonna instead of first or second, he's gonna finish 11th. Now I think there was a wreck on that lap, so we're gonna go back and rewind to take a look, see if anything happened. Looking at Richard Johnson here. No, it's like he just came down pit road. Doesn't look like there was any wrecks down there, but there could have been. Also, Todd Nathan could get himself in some trouble with the officials. He just caused so many wrecks today, and I saw him hit the pit wall back there. Now I thought I saw tire marks here after a finish, so we're like fast forward and see if there was a wreck there. Well, if there was, it was after the finish. Oh man. Oh, Hunter Xander's was taken. No, no, there wasn't. But Hunter Xander's. But now let's go back and see what happened. Oh my gosh, though, controversy strikes here at Mallory Park. I think this shocking finish is enough to save Mallory Park's spot in the schedule next season. Despite the wrecks, that was just an unbelievable finish. Here's Rhett Yates. He goes underneath Buchanan. And he's just going to hit the throttle, slide up into Buchanan, and he does not let off one bit and turns the 37 around. Oh, and Hunter Xander's got bumped by Joseph Clark and got turned down into the 20 back there. Somehow they managed to drive away, but man, neither Hunter Xander's or Zach Buchanan have to be happy. Well, here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time.